Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Bourbon Bar. I'm Holden. That's Lauren.
Who messed up my chair?
I think you messed up your
I
chair.
didn't touch my chair.
It wasn't me. It smells like chicken in here, though.
I got chicken.
Where from?
Good.
Okay. Hello, everybody. We are back.
Do I always sit up this high?
I don't know, but I'm actually... No, you don't. Why is it so high?
I told you my chair's it's all messed up.
Okay,
This
anyway.
is too low. I feel uncomfortable.
That's as low as it normally is.
No, it's not.
Okay, so, I need a plate for this beaver mustard here.
Holden's not ready, as per usual, and I got myself a snack from Quick Trip. So, you're going to watch me eat it. Actually, this is from Panera. Very tasty.
Very yum yum tasty. Okay, so, sorry guys. I'm very prepared as always, so.
There's also like a lot of stuff up here, and I think that that's half the problem.
Yeah, and you know what? We'll get to it. So anyway, how was everybody's New Year? Hey, leave it. Leave it. How's everybody How was everybody's New Year?
Wait, there's some bitters right here. I'll just use these.
Okay. Well, we still need simple syrup, so.
Okay, hold on, okay. Holden's not prepared at all.
That's not nice.
I was prepared. I was in here at 6 p.m.
So was I.
Nuh-uh.
Then I left at 6 p.m. in 5 seconds.
Oh, okay. So what should I have in my old fashioned today? After it was part of the old fashioned, we'll show them my cup because you can't see it so well.
I think we just gotta go ahead and say hi to people. I also am so thirsty. I haven't drank anything.
That's warm.
That's okay.
I have chicken. Wow. I've never had cooked chicken before, but that was pretty good.
What is it? Quick Trip?
Cooked chicken.
Oh yeah, I know. Anyway, so what we got going on here today is a lot. We've got flights of beaver mustard. We got 2 new whiskeys to try, and we are doing a giveaway in which I need to pull up the random name generator wheel. So that we guys got that. And delete all these. Holy shite. Okay, so that being said, how is everyone doing tonight? I know it's
Who's here?
No, it's the first stream of the new year.
Of the year.
But Mr. Joe Dickinson, how are you, man? Says, is Beaver Mustard the new sponsor? No.
They should sponsor us.
You would think, but I actually don't know if I'd love that. I guess we'll find out after today if I like Beaver Mustard or not. I don't have high hopes because I'm not gonna lie, I got a little on my finger when I was taking them out of the box.
Which one?
This one, because it's like
The cranberry?
leaking out a little bit.
Good.
Yeah, and I smelled it, and I gotta say I'm not pumped for it.
Do you like cranberry?
I like cranberries. But Bino's in chat says cheers all. Bino in the house. Bino, cheers to you. Thanks for being here.
I don't even know what I'm hitting.
Sample bottles.
Anyway, someone tell me what kind of whiskey to put in my old fashioned.
Derek says I think they are missing the beaver horseradish.
We are missing the beaver
that's
horseradish.
okay.
I wasn't driving over there today.
Yeah, we didn't have time. There was no time. Time was of the essence. But cheers, Derek. Thanks for being here. Casey's here, says cheers, y'all. Casey, how are you now? How are you now? Also, I was watching Supernatural today. Season 2, episode 4 or so, has Jared Kiso, who is Wayne, and Shorzy from Letterkenny. He was one of the little side characters in Supernatural for about 10 minutes until he met an untimely death. But, it is how it is. But anyway, cheers to you. Area 1 here says Happy New Year, children. Area 1, how are you doing? Happy New Year back to you. Thanks for being here. Casey says Trip Quick. Trip Quick is goated. It is.
It's my first time with their chicken, and I'm really vibing with it. You want to taste it?
I've had it before. It's good. I could have told you it was good. I always offer you to go to Quick Trip, and you're like,
why didn't you tell me Quick Trip yesterday when I was trying to find
fried chicken?
and everywhere was closed?
I don't know. Malort Old Fashioned is what Casey's saying. So definitely think you're gonna have to get some Malort. But Mr. Joe Dickinson says OGD 114 makes the best OF. So in that case, let's get you a little tipsy today. Meanwhile, sponsoring the new glass.
You have to pour it in, Holden. You can't see it. I want a straw.
Make me get up.
I don't know why you didn't. I always get a straw. I don't know why you didn't grab me one in the first place.
You know, I just have a Goose Island stout just sitting in there aging. I'll pull it out in a couple years and it's gonna be real good.
One day.
But anyway, yeah. So Lauren got a new cup for Christmas.
Can you see it? You can.
There it is. We got the single pour, double pour, and Lauren pour. So that is a cup made for her by her parents, which is super cool. Also, Mr. Derek Whiting made some coasters out of beer can labels. So that was another Christmas gift we got, which is super cool and creative. This guy's got just like talent coming out of his ears.
I don't know where he gets all this freaking time.
But very, very cool ceramic coasters. They're like ceramic tiles or something.
Yeah.
Probably from work.
Oh, true.
It actually kind of looks like it would be like backsplash. Like backsplash tiles. Right? Yeah. So very cool. So we wanted to show you guys that. Plus another thing that we got for Christmas is a custom bar mat, which by the way is quite large. So I can't use it quite yet, but when the basement bar gets finished, this bad boy will be on display on the bar in the basement. So that is super cool. So shout out to the Whiting fam for the awesome gifts. But that being said, I figure I'll start early since, you know, I want to make sure I repeat it enough times tonight. But we are doing a giveaway today. So if you guys want a chance to enter into the giveaway, it's going to be it should be like $3 or $3 entry.
Like
$2 entry. Okay. $2 entry.
I would do a free one, but hold
well,
money hard.
I want to be able to pay for shipping. A lot of times we'll get like 3 entries into this thing, and you know, I pay like $25 in shipping and don't even, which I'm fine with, but it is nice being able to pay for the shipping. That being said, you guys have the opportunity to win this Tilot, Timecraft. Sorry, this Timecraft watch from Wrist Mafia. It is a skeleton watch, one that you crank up and it goes and then it keeps going, used by the motion in your wrist. So you guys, $2 entry super chats get you a chance to win that bad boy. Also, you will get a sample of my whiskey of the year, which is Baker's 13. So you guys will get a 2-ounce sample of that.
And maybe something.
And this watch. Lauren's just ready to give away the house. But
we'll
those are
open up a box with 2 sad little things. At least that would be 3.
But anyway, those are the things that are going to be in the giveaway. So, one person's going to win $2 entry for a super chat. You can only enter one time. Just put a super chat of $2 in if you want to enter. I'll put your name in the wheel. Randomly select it at the end. Blah, blah, blah. You guys know how, you guys know how it works. So, that being said, we'll be doing that probably around later because I don't want to put an exact time on it because I'm never accurate with that kind of thing. So we're going to do it later. We'll decide later. But yes,
the last thing we do.
It will be. Casey says, mustard de la Beaver, mustard of the Beaver. That's true. Peter says, back from walking the dog and freezing my ass off. Peter. Cheers, Peter.
It wasn't bad out today.
It was like the coldest it's been in a while, 25 degrees, which is still not cold at all. But you know what? After having a 50-degree Christmas, I'll take 25 all day. But cheers, Peter. Thanks for being here. Casey says, I'll take the mustard off your hands. I like mustard. Of course you do. Of course you do.
Yeah,
you
he's not a pussy.
psychopath.
Marta was trying to like eat my chicken through the table. Oh shoot, I just dropped some.
Casey says, can we enter in more than once? Well, I don't know. Can they enter in more than once?
I mean, I guess since they're paying, right? If it was free,
I guess, yeah. How about it's one entry per $2 buy-in? So I guess, yeah, you could enter in more than once. You just gotta.
Well, don't just do like $4. Do like $2 so we can keep track. Or doesn't have to go through and count it all.
I don't know. I think it's just easier to do $4. But you guys do what you want. I'm just going to count up how many $2 super chats I get, and I'm going to put them into the thing. So I know YouTube taxes some of this stuff, so I don't know what the best way to thing is. Also, how do we pay you? Super chat should be active. If super chat's not active, then that absolutely ruins my whole plan. No, super chat's active. So basically, you're on here. You just go down in the corner to the super chat button, and then you just pick super chat, blah, blah, blah. And then, yeah, you can put a super chat in there. So pretty simple. If you have a card attached to your phone or whatever, however pleases you. That being said, we also got some new whiskey tonight. Another present from the Whiting Christmas. Bruichladdich, the classic laddie, is going to be drank tonight, which I'm super excited about. You guys know I've been wanting that one for a very, very long time, and I'm glad to finally have it. And I did open it up. On. We kind of do like New Year's and Christmas at the same time at Lauren's parents' house because we're always so busy during normal Christmas and with work and stuff. So we do it at the same time. So technically, I opened it up for New Year's and Christmas, but also a new one showed up on the block here in Wisconsin, actually on December 30th, and that's the Larceny A124. So first batch of Larceny is here, and I have it to review. Maybe we'll throw a sample of Larceny in the giveaway too. That way, that can sweeten the pot for you guys. So you guys get a chance to win a sample of Larceny Barrel Proof A124, a sample of the Baker's batch or Baker's 13, and a Wrist Mafia or Timecraft watch.
We should let whoever wins pick between the Larceny Barrel Proof or that Four Roses.
No.
Why? Why are you trying to hoard that nasty bourbon?
Because I'll probably give it away for free at other times, but this is new.
That's new.
What is?
The Four Roses.
Maybe. Yes. Automatic watch. That's what I meant. Casey with the $5 super chat. Cheers, Casey. Thanks for doing that, sir. Says I'm donating a doll hair. So, that being said, thank you for this. I need to start with some whiskey. So, I am going to go ahead and pour out some of this Bruichladdich, the classic laddie, before we get into these Beaver mustards. Lauren, would you like to show the people what kind of Beaver mustards we got working with today?
I got 4 Beaver mustards. This one is cranberry, and it says, it doesn't say anything. I thought it was going to say something. This one is Dijon
mustard. Beaver mustard.
This one is rich with honey and tangy cranberries, and this one is traditionally hot with white wine.
Oh, great.
Classic yellow. This is just a picnic classic. Just
yellow mustard, I guess.
And then honey mustard, so sweet and rich with honey.
See, I don't, it's just not, this is not something that I like. So, we're going to
suck so much, we won't be doing it.
That's rude. But we got some Ritz crackers here. We got some Old Dutch pretzels. So, we're just going to be working our way through and trying a couple of these Beaver mustards, seeing if we can get some good ones. Maybe we'll even try to pair them with some whiskey if I can make it that far. But let's start off with a little bit of Bruichladdich, the classic laddie. This is An unpeated Isla single malt Scotch whiskey. 50% alcohol by volume. Basically, 50% awesomeness. So, that being said, I got into Glencairn. Glencairn brought to you in part by Tipsy Whiskey Shenanigans. Casey is saying cranberry flavored Beaver. Whoa! And then Laughing Girl. Oh, whoa, man. And then Laughing Girl. These emoji things trip me up sometimes. Peter says maybe try dipping a hot dog in the mustard.
We don't have hot dogs. Hold on, you're disgusting.
I was looking at Murta. Anyway.
Which one do you want to try first?
Honestly, first, I feel like the one that I'm gonna like the most is honey. So I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna be if I want to do that one first or last. Okay, why didn't you wipe it off before you put the cap back on?
If you freaking start yelling at me, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Oh man, guys, I am glizzy in the mustard. Casey wants a glizzy in the mustard. Honestly, this is what?
This one just looks like.
I don't know why, but like that.
It looks like poop.
That doesn't look appealing to me. Oh, okay. Let's start with something I like. We got a little bit of Brooklady on the nose here. Got sweet maltiness, a little bit of floralness, a little bit of a perfumey-ness to it, which I'm enjoying actually. Smells great and easy. And, you know, the bottle's great. Let's just get on the palate. Okay, so moving on to the palate, it's got that, it's got some like light fruit action. It's got that malt in there, a little bit of like a light fruit pear, maybe even like stone fruit. I want to say something along the lines of like peaches or something, or like peach rings. Very easy to drink with a little bit of spice on it though. I feel like there's a, I feel like there's a little bit of spice on it.
Oh, these are very fragrant. I'm like ruining my nails.
This is like
open these, so it's ruining my nails.
I don't know. It's giving me so much of the ick. How do they even expect me to get this one off? There's no thing on it.
The other one didn't have a lip, but it came off. This one's not in my nail. I don't want to break it. I just got them done.
Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. Apparently, Beaver mustard is too cheap to put one of those things that allow you to get this seal off.
Why don't we just stab it?
I don't want to subject any kind of knife to that. Oh, that was the most horrible noise. Oh, I got it on the thing here. You like mustard? Okay, so that thing. There's mustard on the other side. Why did you do that to me? Ew, and it's sticky. Oh, you're nasty. Oh, it stinks. Oh, it smells bad. Oh, okay, guys. Hanging AZ's here says I had a ham sandwich with Beaver hot, sweet, wet. What? Jeez.
I'm sorry.
With Beaver hot, sweet mustard earlier in honor of this stream. Be careful of what you dip your dog into. To be fair. Yes. Hey AZ, how's it going, man? And yeah. Get that away from me.
Colin, you gotta eat it.
I know, it's gonna be bad enough. I'm like gagging thinking about it. And it smells like, makes me want to cry. Hanging cheers to you, welcome to it. Casey says, what's up? Need some chicken tendies for this mustard flight. Lauren brought me chicken. She ate it all though, didn't she?
I did.
What the shit? Anyway, Casey says, I totally forgot to grab a bunch of Beaver mustard down in Arizona, to be honest. Kind of made me sad when I got home. Holden is going to hate mustard more than Malort. Unreal. I think I would rather take Malort over the mustard at this point. The way these smells are hitting me makes me just want to die. Anyway.
I don't know why they're so difficult to open, so I just put a bunch of holes, stabbed a bunch of times.
Why would you? Look at how she massacred my boy. Why would you do that? That's gross.
Look at the way it comes out.
No, get it away from me. It looks like baby vomit.
A baby.
It looks like baby vomit. Wipe it off. Ugh, I'm never using that wine opener again.
We have an electric one.
I know, but still. He just hit his head.
He just really wants some crackers.
Give him some beaver mustard. I bet he goes away.
I don't know if the dogs can have mustard. Okay. Bone apple tea.
Almost having this mustard in front of me and drinking the whiskey makes the whiskey taste worse. And I like the whiskey a lot, so that's saying something. Hey, AD says I only grabbed the hot sweet mustard. We'll clean your sinuses out. No thanks. I'll take an old fashioned, please. That's yum.
It's okay.
Much yum. I'm scared, but I don't know which one necessarily to try first. So traditionally, the most potent one is probably going to be the yellow mustard, right?
No, I think Dijon is more potent.
Dijon's more potent?
Yeah. The Dijon is like separating.
I know, which is why it looks... Okay. So, guys, for you guys to be able to see here. So we got poop, chunky vomit. That's just like...
It looks like a duck.
It does kind of look like a peep duck. And then this literal, like, soft pile of baby vomit. Like, why does it look like that? That's disgusting. Oh man. Guys, make sure you guys are hitting the like button, and if you guys want to enter this giveaway to win the watch or a sample of Baker's 13 and a sample of Larceny, barrel proof A124, make sure you guys are donating or super chatting. $2 super chats get you entered into once, and you can enter as many times as you want. But that being said, do you think I should taste the Larceny before I ruin my palate with this shit?
Okay, the mustard is not going to ruin your palate.
I think the mustard's going to blow my palate. He says horseradish does that to me. Yeah, that's why I didn't want the horseradish. Low key. I told Laura not to get it. Bourbon School says, cheers, guys. Cheers, Bourbon School. Welcome to it. I'm glad you came here to see my suffering. Peter says, not sure ruining the laddie is worth it. I know. The laddie's amazing, and this is... Bleh. But I almost just want to kind of finish this dram before I adventure into that disgustingness. Mr. Lopez is here, says, hey, what's up, Holy Lauren, everyone watching along? Cheers, ladies and gents. Mr. Lopez, cheers to you. Welcome to it. I'm glad you're here to witness this massacre and this absolute travesty. Biking Bourbon's in the chat, says, cheers, folks. Biking Bourbon, how are you now?
You have to know how dramatic you are.
And he said those were good descriptions. So I agree. It's just first thing that popped in my head as soon as I saw it on the plate. But that being said,
Holden's gonna like mustard. He won't tell you that he likes it, but he's gonna start liking it, and then he's gonna go to the mustard museum with my dad, and that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna eat mustard.
No.
And mustard is low calorie. I mean.
No. Yellow mustard is low calorie.
Wait, 10 calories versus 5 calories is nothing. Yes, the 15 calories adds up, but that has honey in it.
Okay, so basically, since this is still a punishment, and as much as I'm going to hate this, I will try each one with a Ritz cracker and each one with a pretzel. But I'm going to cry every time I do it.
You guys see what I deal with? The absolute drama.
You know what? This isn't even drama. You haven't seen drama. Henry Z says Holden looks like a ketchup man, or maybe even catsup man. I love ketchup. I drink ketchup straight from the frickin' bottle. Ketchup on everything. Ketchup on cheese curds, heaven sent. Ketchup on cheese curds is a perfect amount of tang, sweetness, and cheese. It doesn't get much better than that.
I disagree with that statement. Cheese curds don't need anything.
Like, there's people who put ranch on cheese curds, and meanwhile, I like ranch, but ranch on cheese curds? No. That's too much savory, not enough tang. You gotta have a little bit of tang.
Well, then you should like the cranberry.
Mustard is too much tang. Mustard's all tang. It's all vinegar. Blah. Anyway, Peter White with a big super chat says, nothing, but it is a $6 super chat, which means he does get entered in three times to the giveaway here. So I'll go ahead and get you entered 3 times here, Mr. Peter. Oh, am I gonna have to like? Oh, there's a shuffle button. Okay, good. Peter. All right. Thank you, Peter, for the super chats, and you are now entered in to win the giveaway. So, that being said, Joe Dickinson said this isn't a punishment. Maybe not for you, but for me,
is literally
gagging
such a whiny
in here.
Everything.
Casey says mustard will grow on you. Trust me. I sure hope it doesn't grow on me because I will cut off any part of my body it does grow on. Ranch on cheese curds. Yeah. If you're basic with a crap palate,
Is he asking that like a question?
No, he's saying he likes ranch with his cheese curds, whereas I'm very much a ketchup
Casey
person.
as like a ranch on his pizza kind of guy.
Casey's probably the kind of ranch on everything kind of guy, to be fair. But
I personally don't like ranch. I think it tastes like butthole. Sometimes I can do a homemade ranch though.
Homemade ranch is real good.
I couldn't just do like ranch out of a packet. That's disgusting.
Yeah, but ketchup, if you have the right kind of ketchup.
Just let's do this.
Okay. Pretzel or Ritz?
I would start with the pretzels first.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make sure I grab a nice salty one so I can kind of neglect a little bit of this.
You gotta scoop, not you don't scoop like it's salsa.
Okay, starting with the poop pile.
Your dog is just like, what the fuck is up there?
Okay.
Eat it.
Hold on. Gotta make sure that nobody says that I'm a pussy. Okay. Down the hatch. Oh, this is the cranberry one?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
You survived.
The cranberryness of this is making it tolerable, but I can taste the mustard portion of this, and it's not good. That being said, we're gonna go in with Ritz.
I think that would taste good on like a chicken sandwich, like a rotisserie chicken sandwich.
Yeah, see, like here's the thing. I put mustard in my barbecue sauce because that's how you make barbecue sauce when you're doing it a good way, and it tastes good because it's diluted. But just straight up mustard on things, like, okay. Time for the Ritz cracker. This one smells less tangy.
Not good on the Ritz cracker.
You forgot to give me some water.
Here, there's water in that.
Okay. Now, hold up. On that one, at least, the cranberry one, there is a sweetness in the back end. And I'm saying it like whiskey because up front, it made me kind of like gag a little bit. But after I swallowed it, the like cranberryness of it made it a little sweet with the Ritz cracker, which I enjoy. I enjoy a sweet tang. I just don't enjoy whatever other tang that is. But they had at least a little bit of a redeemable quality to it. So, let's go out of 5 here on these mustards. I would say that cranberry beaver mustard gets 3.5 out of 5, which is not bad. I think maybe in the right scenario, cranberry beaver mustard
I told you
could
on
do
the
well.
chicken sandwich.
Right, because it's cranberry. It doesn't give me high hopes for the other ones because my least favorite part of it was a part that tasted like mustard. But Hangy's said classic Lottie is next on my list. It's a good one to get, honestly. Simple elegance.
We get that for a really long time. We never did.
Yeah, exactly. Joe says, I'd rather see you drink an old fashioned made out of the classic Lottie and the mustard. Joe, I think you just want to see me die and suffer. I think that's your goal in life.
Joe hates you.
Joe hates me. Cheese curds, never had them, but then again, I'm not in cheese country. I'm sorry for your loss.
Have you ever had a cheese ball? Because one time I went somewhere out west and they had cheese balls on the menu and it was just a cheese curd.
Yeah.
Really bad. It was like a bad cheese curd because the cheese was bad. But it's the same concept. And like you gotta have them like beer battered. Some places bread them, like Culver's is breading, but like you get like a beer batter.
The best ones are beer battered.
Yeah, those are, and they all kind of like stick together in the bucket.
You know what?
Pick one up and then like, oh yeah.
I bet on a deep fried cheese curd, the cranberry beaver mustard wouldn't be horrible.
Probably.
That sweetness.
I should have grabbed some when I was at.
That sweetness is like.
Actually, wait, they were out of them, so I couldn't.
What it needs.
They had mini tacos.
It's Dickens. It is. It do be Dickens. Casey Tisler says Chipotle ranch, and yes, I could probably eat ranch on anything. Yeah, see, ranch is good, but it needs to be complemented. Like barbecue wings and ranch. Tangy barbecue, savory ranch. You gotta have the balance. Too much savory is not a good thing. It's like when you have a beer dip cheeseburger, but there's no tang in there. There's just cheese, beer dip, burger. There's a lot of like savory flavors. It needs something to balance out that pH level, man. Henny D said fried cheese is always good. That's a fact. I like to melt cheese curds over fries and gravy. That would be poutine.
I was gonna say, you know what that is?
And poutine be good. Casey says I would love to get a homemade ranch down to a science. That would be fantastic. I should do that. I make barbecue.
Didn't homemade ranch for a while?
I think so, with a ranch packet,
I think
though.
so, too.
Ketchup, what in the world? You use marinara with cheese curds. See, marinara is good, too, but marinara, again,
if you went to
has
a
that sweet
restaurant in
tomato-ness.
Wisconsin, they almost never give you marinara. That's, like, actually really rare.
Mozzarella sticks, you get marinara, because it's mozzarella. But cheese curds, I think, since a lot of times it can be cheddar in there.
But, like, we went to that one restaurant, and it wasn't marinara sauce, so it was just, like, a tomato sauce. I remember it was cold, and the cheese curds had the beer batter, and that was fantastic.
True.
Most places give you ranch, though.
Yes. Beano's another ranchy. Mr. Derek Whiting says mustard has to be the best condiment for getting into wedding shape. You're not wrong. And thank you for the super chat. We got 2 entries. $5 super chat gives you 2 entries in to win. Looking to try to get a watch for the wedding. It must be.
That was DJ Derek.
It's DJ D-Rec.
When did you call him that?
No, it's just something that his name reminds me of whenever I see it written down. DJ D-Rec. Cut the beat. Anyway, but thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you, and you are now entered in twice to win a watch and a sample of the Baker's 13 and the newest largely barrel-proof Batch A124. NAG says poutine. Yes, poutine be good. Gobble up that turd mustard. Yes, turd mustard is next. And yes, hard pretzels dipped in mustard is awesome. Okay, like I said, mustard number 1, 3.5 out of 10. Now we are going on to the Dijon mustard,
which I think is probably the one Holden hates.
Yes, this is the chunky baby vomit. So you guys can see, I'm gonna go ahead and get. Oh, and it's thick and you get.
Joe says get him some scoops and fill them up.
Listen,
so
Joe.
That fucker up.
Okay, so Dijon mustard pretzel down the hatch.
Close your mouth. Nobody wants to see it. Here, I'll scoop some on this.
So I need water. No. Don't be mean. Huh? No. I need water.
You gotta be serious.
I'm just gonna
about
get water
this.
first.
That's fine. This will be his. This is his Ritz cracker. Can you see how much I put on there?
I should have got spicy water. That was horrible. Okay, at first I thought like, this isn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It's not too bad. Blah blah blah. And then as I was walking to get the water, it's like the grosser it got. That is too much. That
they wanted a scoop.
That is chunky baby vomit. Look at it.
Make
Like
the people
what
happy.
about this is appealing to people? It literally is a consistency and visuality.
You're being dramatic. Just
Baby vomit.
Hold on, you're gonna let it drip off. It's not even moving. Yeah, you thought you were slick and slide.
It's like the Dairy Queen ice cream, okay? You have to put it upside down, and if it sticks, it's good. Except this isn't good. It doesn't taste like ice cream. Kay says, I ain't ever hear no one using marinara with cheese curds. Me either, but it's a very large thing to use with mozzarella sticks, which are close enough. Except not even close when you live in Wisconsin, but close enough. Mustard is a good binder on smoked meat, is what I've heard. I don't know necessarily if I've used mustard on smoked meat.
Yeah, that's like a thing.
But yes, it is, and I've.
Isn't that like
I'm more than
like
willing to do it.
Carolina. Isn't that like Carolina barbecue?
It's
that, right?
honestly, it's just whatever people do. I don't use a binder because the meat already has juices that allows the seasonings to stick to it. But yes, the mustard sometimes allows for a nice thick bark. If you get the caramelized, you get some brown sugar on there too. Here's the thing though, it tastes nothing like mustard by the time you're done smoking the meat. You know, like I use I use mustard and things. I just don't like the taste of raw mustard. I like a lot of things. I don't like tomatoes. I love ketchup. I'm just saying.
He likes pico de gallo and salsa.
I like pico de gallo, salsa, but I don't eat plain onions and plain tomatoes. But chop them up into pieces and put them together, I eat the shit out of that.
So if we did put this on a hot dog, you probably would have been okay.
Maybe.
With a little bit of ketchup too.
With a little bit of ketchup. No barf bag handy. No, I'm not a puker. I'll just suffer through and gag a few times, but I'll be okay.
I have a box over here you can puke in if you need.
Best thing to dip pretzels in though is the head of draft Guinness.
I've seen that.
2-course meal.
I've seen that. I saw a girl one time on TikTok. She just took a spoon to that shit, and people videotaped her.
Joe, I've eaten ketchup on both raw and fried cheese curds, and it's good in all ways. So marinara is probably similar, but no. Most of the time in Wisconsin, fried cheese curds come out with ranch or ketchup.
Okay, they never come out with ketchup.
Yeah, but ketchup's on the table.
Yeah, it would be on the table. It's almost always there.
But it's never marinara.
Or nothing.
Holden gave up the tang for New Year. Yeah, no tang for me. Wu-Tang. Hey! Stop breaking shit, dude.
I don't know why he's all like amped up right now.
I don't know. He hasn't been outside all day. Did you close the door after he came back in?
Yeah.
Peter White said eating mustard smoked meat on a bagel without mustard is a felony in Canada. The thing is, though, like, if you have smoked meat, you know how much flavor is in smoked meat? Like, that's going to balance out the mustardness, right? Like, mustard can bring the tang, and then the smoked meat's got the flavor.
You're just putting off eating this fucker. Stick it in your mouth.
Look at it.
Put it in your mouth.
Come on. You can't tell me that that's appealing. Didn't I just get, like, a little bit off?
Mm-mm. The other two aren't scoopable.
Fine, then I'm doubling the Ritz content.
It's like an Oreo.
I just made the devil's Oreo. Oh, it's squeezing through the holes. Oh, wish me luck. There was hair in my mustard.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's yours. It's your eyebrow hair. Just don't eat it. There, it's gone. We're gonna gag. You need to leave. Just swallow it and drink your water.
Oh, yeah. It's too much.
Give me the thing. I'll answer comments when you suffer. Nobody wants to sit here and listen in quiet. Close your mouth. God, you're disgusting. Mr. Lopez says, so like mozzarella sticks, kind of. Well, different kind of cheese, and it's different seasonings. Like beer batter doesn't have like, you know, like there's like oregano and Italian seasoning on a mozzarella stick. So same like big concept, but different execution. Are you ready to share with the group? I'm drink all my fucking soda. You survived.
I will drink an entire 750 of Malort before I ever eat that much mustard on a fucking cracker again. When I stopped chewing, I actually contemplated spitting it out because I thought I might puke if I tried to swallow it, but I didn't because I told them I wasn't going to. That was so fucking gross. I don't want to do the.
Okay. Hold on.
I think the honey
Dijon
one
is way more like
gross.
Yes, than yellow.
Why did
it would be fine with
and
yellow.
it like it worked its way up into my nose while it was still in my
this
mouth?
one is gonna be sweet, like it's gonna
Yes,
be sweet like
I don't.
sugar.
I'm less worried about the honey one, honestly. But blah. That was not good for me. You guys have seen me at some low lows tonight. They can be both, but we're talking about fried ones. Square cheese curds are mucho bueno. Oh, the best. Square cheese curds do be the best.
Oh, I don't know why. They're so much better.
I don't know either. Probably because they're square and perfect. Probably because they're perfectly square. I've had cheese curds all over the country, including Wisconsin. They're served with marinara sauce.
I don't know how Casey has never had them served with marinara sauce. Not many places.
Where do you go that serves them with marinara?
There's not many places in Green Bay that do it. I've like Appleton, Milwaukee, they'll do it. I've had almost always in Milwaukee. It's with marinara sauce.
Yeah, but they're a little weird in Milwaukee.
There's more Italian.
They're a little fruity in Milwaukee. A little bit of bunch of hoopties, bunch of wild ones. Curds with marinara would work. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm sure it would taste awesome. It's
actually really good.
Curds with, when
the marinara is cold and the cheese curd is hot.
Mozzarella sticks with marinara is good, so I would encourage you. And curds with ketchup rocks. And marinara is just a little bit more seasoned ketchup, a little less sweet, but still sweet. So like, of course it's gonna work. I'm not doubting that. I'm just saying around here we don't normally get marinara with curds. In Madison, I got barbecue with cheddar curds. Oh. Yes.
Yeah, and some people do chipotle, like someone chipotle.
When you go to a bar and you get cheese curds and wings, and then you eat all the wings, and then you take the cheese curds and you dip them up in the wing sauce after you eat the wings.
Is what you were like, fat?
Yes, that's Fat Holden's dream all day long. 50-cent wings at the bar, at T-Bucket. Oh, great. Casey says, really, that's very interesting. I mean, it's probably not bad. I've never seen them served with marinara before, to be fair.
No, I think Casey's not crazy. I think around us, it's more like they usually serve it with ranch. Yeah.
Ranch and wings. Now that is the combo to beat.
I like blue cheese.
Blue cheese is okay, but like the ranch with the tangy barbecue and just like that's actually why I never get Parmesan garlic. I had this conversation with my brother. See, Parmesan garlic wings, all savory. You got savory cheese. You got savory like sauce, so it's a very savory wing, right? And you can't dip that in ranch because that's just more savory. Because then you got ranch, Parmesan, and garlic and like savoriness. It doesn't do it, right? So like I never get Parmesan garlic, but get a little bit of honey barbecue, a little bit of that salted caramel barbecue, sweet barbecue, and you put that. Oh, yes, I like wings. I know we should do a beer and wings live stream once.
You got a lot of weddings you got to be in that you can't gain all that weight.
I know. Anyway, Casey says I just poured Blanton's into my EH Taylor Glen, and EH Taylor into my Blanton's Glen. That kind of day. Well, Casey, what's gotten into you, you filthy animal?
Did he just start working again? It's just hard for him to get back on the horse.
I know, what the heck. But hey, you know what? I bet they both probably taste better since they're both mixed with EH Taylor. Anyway, Hanging AZ says I like blue cheese on wings. So did this one.
Yeah, I do not like ranch.
It depends on the blue cheese. That is correct. Bitter beaver face. Holy shit, I'm a little far behind.
Yeah, because you're freaking putting off eating your stupid beaver mustard and licking your fucking ass.
That was the grossest beaver mustard I've ever tasted in my life, and I've tasted some rank beaver mustards.
Do you see me rolling my eyes?
Every place has poutine on cheese curds.
At the Bourbon Room, they put pesto on the cheese curd.
Pesto poutine. Casey says I would like some mustard pretzels on Friday. Good deal. Go ahead. Take the mustard with you. Actually, don't. I'll probably use it in some recipes for something. But like, still, I need some Gordettos.
Dijon, because
I've used Dijon in the barbecue sauce, but it's mixed with like a bunch of other shit. So and sugar. So Peter says I need some Gordettos mustard pretzels. See, I think I like mustard flavored thing. Wait, no, do I? Maybe I don't. I don't know. It just that was not good. Lauren would survive at the end of the world with mustard and crackers. Holden would not. Well, Lauren
live off of this.
Lauren wouldn't be surviving because she'd be getting 5 calories a fucking scoop. Meanwhile, I'd be there with my sugar-filled ketchup, just living my fattest, glorious days because I'll have 200 calories a scoop.
If this was all that was left on Earth, you would be dead and I would be fine because I would just eat it.
If this was all that was left on Earth, I would just kill myself.
I like making a sandwich and putting mayo and mustard on it, and then like it gets all like mixed together. I like that.
Joe says this is worse than watching someone trying to feed a baby vegetable food. Swallow it all, Holden, you bad girl. Mr. Lopez, you're a savage. Hanging AZ says some people use mustard on sandwich like God intended.
Okay, but we made a bunch of sandwiches and put mustard on it. Holden, you'd be getting this Holdenness, okay? Because it would have been dialed down from all the other things that he liked.
I promised you guys that I would try beaver mustard, okay? A flight of beaver mustard, and I'm pulling through for you guys, okay? I would rather take in 2 shots of Malort over this every single day of the week. Hell, I can do that with my hands tied behind my back. When you say mustard flat, I imagine you taking shot glasses full of each. Joe, what are you on? Why would I ever do that? What kind of flight? Have you only ever had alcoholic flights before? They make food flights. You're killing Lauren. Oh, man.
Well, that would have been so funny, too.
Derek says mustard is basically the only condiment I use.
He just feels so bad that you're hating on the mustard.
I know. He should. Oh, yeah. Well, no. That would be no. What were you saying about barfing? Okay. I don't puke. I almost feel like I have to puke.
You know what's really upsetting is that one day that you were dying in the bathroom and you should have puked, I should just pour some mustard down your throat.
I would have puked instantly.
Yeah.
Instantly.
Now I know.
I wouldn't.
You're never gonna.
I think if you brought the mustard next to me, I think just thinking about eating it would make me puke. In that scenario, yes, that's not good. Robinson's chat says cheers all. Cheers, Robin. Thanks for being here. Welcome to it. I know you probably would enjoy some of these mustards, but mustards. Handy says that's what she said just now. John Clouds here says cheers, Holden and Lauren. Happy New Year. Cheers, John. Thanks for being here, and Happy New Year to you. Pretzels and cheese. Oh, see, pretzels in the cheese dips. Oh, you know, they probably don't get cheese spread, do they?
I think
like good cheese spread.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. Cheese spread with pretzels. Oh, nice. To be fair, I always ask for ranch with my curds.
That is super popular.
Yeah, love me some Nashville wings.
I like hot wings too. Holden's a pussy when he hot wings.
Just barbecue. Honestly, the sweeter the wing, the better. Salted caramel barbecue, so good. It's like honey barbecue, but you add caramel to it. Awesome. The best is fresh curds, still warm from the creamery. That's true, and they squeak in your mouth a little bit. Oh, Or just put them in the
Where
microwave
were we?
for
Was
like
that
5
with
seconds.
you? But we went somewhere and we got cheese curds. They were like regular cheese, like fried still, but they were so
Squeaky?
fresh that they were still squeaky inside.
Yeah, I don't know where it was.
That had been more.
It was good though. Joe says I like spicy ranch wings dipped in blue cheese. Best of both worlds.
Spicy ranch wings.
Well, I'd imagine the spicy, whatever makes them the spicy ranch, would probably add the tang, and then the blue cheese, so it wouldn't be too savory. I don't like spicy, but you would probably like that.
I don't like ranch though, so spicy ranch just sounds even worse.
True.
But like a nice hot wing, I like hot wings.
The buffalo wing is the greatest wing.
Buffalo.
Maybe if maybe it's made out of buffalo meat. That's a buffalo wing I could get behind.
Because he's a bitch.
I look fat today. Must be the Beaver mustard.
I was thinking about how I look really skinny on the camera today.
That's because I look so fat.
My face looks so skinny. Like, does it look skinny in person?
Yeah, you are skinny. Larry's the best wings.
I love Legend Larry's.
Legend Larry's. We should go to Legend Larry's after this.
No.
All I've eaten today is some pretzels.
I ate all my chicken,
Okay.
my mac and cheese, and my bread.
I think it's time I go in to the classic yellow mustard. On the pretzel. That's enough. Okay. Cheers to you all. Wish me luck. And $2 super chats gets you a chance to win a watch, a sample of Baker's 13, and a sample of Larceny A124. Cheers. Okay.
The next emoji you should make is the what the fuck face from me, because that's what I feel right now.
Okay. That was not as strong as the Dijon, but that had miles more tang to it. Like why didn't I just drink vinegar at this point?
Should I get you some?
No. Bad idea. Okay, well, that sucked. I'm just ready. I want to get to the honey one because I have a feeling that might... Oh, I didn't rate the Dijon.
Dijon.
Can I get less than a 0.5 out of 5, or is 0.5 the lowest I can go?
It's your fucking point scale.
I'm going to go 0.5 out of 10. If you're a complete psychopath, or out of 5. If you're a complete psychopath, you can still eat it. That's why it's not a 0, but like gross. And then onto the yellow mustard. I got one more thing to try it on, but I have a feeling this is going to be pretty close to about a 1 out of 5. To your health. The Ritz cracker helps that so much more than the pretzel does. I'm going to go ahead and give yellow mustard a 1.5 out of 10, or 5. It was okay with the Ritz cracker. It didn't taste good for me, but like after the Ritz cracker kind of got a little bit more over my mouth compared to the mustard portion of it, I can see why some people might like it, just not me. But that being said, Joe says spicy ranch wings are just buffalo and ranch mixed.
Interesting.
That's disgusting.
I couldn't do it because I don't like ranch.
I hate buffalo.
Flavors.
If you go through Buffalo, make sure you get some wings there.
Do they have good wings in Buffalo? Is that... We will be going through Buffalo.
Is that why it's called Buffalo Wild Wings?
It's called Buffalo Wild Wings because buffalo wings are really popular. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but their mascot's also a buffalo. So what is it? Buffalo meat, buffalo flavor, or Buffalo New York? Like, figure it out. That's right. I said figure it out. Fuck. Huh?
I don't think there's any actual buffalo in Buffalo.
I know. Please, the only thing missing here is a cold beer. Come on. I honestly though, have been craving a beer today, so I wouldn't be
It's a
opposed
whiskey
to
YouTube
that.
channel, not a beer YouTube channel.
I know. Don't tell me about it.
A
Okay.
mustard YouTube channel.
So finally,
We burped at the same time. I like twins.
yeah, except yours probably tasted a lot better than mine.
A little bit.
Okay, honey mustard, honey beaver mustard.
Get a good coating on this one. You're probably gonna be okay. The sweetness will overdo the taste.
Yeah, I'm actually slightly excited about this one because honey makes things taste better, right? All right, here it is on the cracker. See, in the barbecue sauce that I make, I use Dijon mustard, honey, sugar, vinegar, Worcestershire, who's your sister, and like ketchup or something. I use like a couple different things. This actually reminds me a little bit more of my barbecue sauce, and I actually don't mind this portion of it. The honey mustard seems okay. So I'm gonna put a big fat glob on a Ritz cracker and
more big fat glob, not like a size 6.
And then see how much I can handle here. So, cheers to you. Okay, so in conclusion, you can't have too much tang without any sweetness. You can't have too much.
You didn't rate it.
I know. Okay. I'm getting there. You can't have too much savory without any tang, and it's like a perfect balance. You gotta have just enough of each. The 1.5 and the 0.5 out of 5, so the Dijon and the yellow mustard, gross. No sweetness, no like savory. This is nothing. This is bad. Honey mustard, I want to give it a 4 out of 5. I could eat honey mustard. And I think I said the cranberry was a 3.5 out of 5. So overall, honey mustard takes the cake. Cranberry mustard coming in very close after. Yellow mustard sucked, but Dijon was in a league of its own. Just absolute dog shit. Horrible grossness. I would be drinking gallons of Malort over eating that much Dijon mustard again in my life. So that being said, I'm so happy to be done with that. You guys have no idea how horrible that was for me. I am tempted. I'm not going to say I'm not tempted to eat the rest of that honey mustard with some of these crackers. But I think it's time I go ahead and get into some other whiskeys here because I need to cleanse what's going on in my mouth right now. Joe Dickinson said it started as a BW3 named after buffalo and their food.
Interesting. What's happening?
How did my volume just randomly turn on?
Your watch.
Oh.
So we figured out why our videos kept coming out.
No, we didn't.
I thought we did.
No, because I had my watch off one day and one of my videos still stopped recording.
Maybe Murta was sniffing your watch.
No, I don't think he was. But that being said, Brook Lottie, the classic Lottie, is a classic. Do like it. Second Scotch on the shelf. Well, third if you count the Sassenach, but
we won't open that because it's special.
Yeah, second on the shelf and number 1 in my heart so far, of my shelf anyway. But that being said, got a new blend out here, and we got good old Larceny Barrel Proof batch A124. This is 124.2 proof. This one came out, or at least I got it.
You got it on my birthday.
Yeah, on Lauren's birthday, or the day after Lauren's birthday.
No, it was on my birthday.
Was it on your birthday?
Yeah, we were at Woodlands.
And yeah, so I'm excited. I did have it already. By the way, did you guys see that Fred Minnick put Larceny Batch C 923 as his number 2 whiskey of the year? And then he put Larceny Batch A 123 as his 3rd place whiskey of the year. I have both of those batches, I'm pretty sure. This is C921. That's not what I want. This is A123. And this one, that's A122. I know I have...
Lying to me.
Oh, right here. This one, which is C923. So, the one that Mr. Hangin' AZ got and said tasted like hot battery acid was Fred Minnick's #2 whiskey of the year. And I remember saying that I thought this one also was a little bit spicy and a little bit unnecessarily hot. But you know what? I also said that I didn't love the Four Roses, and Fred Minnick did. So, that being said, why do I have so much larceny on the table right now?
Because you are confused.
I'm going to put C921 back. But yeah, so that's really interesting. I have to do a blind between the three of these now because I really enjoy.
Today?
Not today. I'm gonna do it with Casey on. So I'm putting out 2 videos a week now. One of them is a review. One of them is a fun one that's gonna either be blinds, battles, list, whatever it is. But it's gonna be me and Casey probably when I get a chance. And yeah, so we're gonna do these. We're gonna do them all blind at some point and see which one's really taking the cake. But that being said, right now I'm only going to do the A124 because that is the new one, and I'm sure you guys are curious as to how good it is. And I can tell you what, I'm maybe a little bit scarred by Beaver mustard tonight, but I can still tell you what is and isn't good whiskey. But we got some more info over here. Try Snyder's honey mustard pretzels pieces. I love the Snyder's ranch ones. The zesty ranch. Oh, so good. BW3 equals Buffalo Wild Wings and Weck. Weck is a type of roll used to make amazing roast beef sandwiches. It's a Buffalo staple. Do you think there's any BW3 still in Buffalo? Because I would go there in a heartbeat. Sounds good.
Yeah, but the last time I went to Buffalo Wild Wings, it was really disgusting.
Yeah, but
we've gone downhill.
We never went to Buffalo Wild Wings in Buffalo. Haney AZ says my C923 is getting way better with air. Once you get past the ethanol, it is chocolate and dark fruit, and a hint of tobacco and leather, which I know you like. So that's awesome. I'm glad to hear it. I actually haven't been back to revisit it since the last time I opened it up on the channel, but yeah, that's it. Peter says, remember Fred Minnick had Four Roses 125 as best bourbon of 2000s. It's a good point. It's a solid point. But I don't know. I know that mine and his palates are different. I know he likes spiciness and I like sweetness. So I'll take his word for it when he says a whiskey's good, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be one of my favorites. But that being said, let's go ahead and get this Larceny A124 on the nose. Maybe my palate is shot.
I think you're fine. You're so dramatic. It's not even funny.
Oh, Joe says go to Anchor Bar. You won't regret it. So
okay, we can do that.
Write that down. We will do that. Absolutely. Sounds good.
It's only a month away.
I know, it seems like so far, and it's so close.
It's too close. I'm not mentally prepared.
Me either, but a little Xanax.
Married to you then.
I know. Oops. Yay.
His butt was so excited.
He's such an excited boy. Okay, on the nose of this one. It smells very rich, sweet oak. Good caramel and vanilla in here. A little bit of a nutmeg. A lot of really good redeeming qualities. Did I put my review out of this already? No, it's supposed to come out on Thursday. I have to edit it.
Oh,
which I should have did today. I filmed a review with Casey and I didn't edit it. But let's go ahead and get it on the palate. Woo! Oh! Initially, I thought maybe I was going to drink all of 124 proof, but I think that's just the Beaver mustard messing with my palate a little bit because mid-palate, it evened out and it brought me a little bit more of that caramel sweetness that I enjoyed and oak sweetness. Like that oak is coming across as a sweet oak and chocolatey note, but with that nutmeg and caramelness in there. Vanilla has died away. There's a light red fruity aspect of this, but nothing too apparent. Overall, this is a really good whiskey. I'm going for another sip.
Mustard's making Martha sneeze.
Yeah, well-rounded, greatly blended. I feel like it's playing all those notes really nice. They're all working well together. Initially, I just think I like this better than the other batch, than the C923. So I'm going to be curious to see how it does against those other batches. But overall, the A124 is quite good. But that being said,
I'm gonna tip the table over.
I know, what the
I
heck.
don't know why his butt is wiggling so much today.
But that being said, I do want to just go ahead. We're at the hour and 6 minute mark. If you guys aren't entered in to win the giveaway today and you would like to,
it's 3 people.
it's a $2 entry to get into this giveaway. You have a chance to win this Timecraft watch. This is a watch. You wind it up. It's a skeleton watch. You can see through to the gears inside of it. See it working. A very nice watch and a very good looking watch. I wear it during a lot of occasions. You'll also be getting a 2-ounce bottle sample of the Baker's 13, which won my whiskey of the year for this year, which is an amazing bottle. And you'll be getting a sample of the Larceny Batch A124. So if you don't believe me, you can take it for yourself by trying a sample. So $2 entry. You can enter as many times as you want, just multiples of $2. So $4 is 2 entries, 6 is 3. You guys know how it works. That being said, make sure you guys are doing that before, we'll call it the hour and a half mark. Give you guys 20 more minutes to enter this giveaway if you would like to. And yeah, that being said, there's a steak and seafood place in Buffalo, sketchy area, but amazing food. We're all about amazing food. There's a lot of great Italian places too, and we like Italian.
You like everything.
Yeah, we do like everything, except for Beaver mustard. Thank you very much. Gross, unless it's honey mustard. But hey, you know what? Liking 2 out of 4 is not that bad. When I went into this expecting 0 out of 4, so take the win where you can get it.
Yeah.
Honey mustard, it's okay by me. Cranberry mustard,
Not okay by you?
It's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. The other mustards can go to hell. I don't give a shit. I don't care about their feelings. Okay? So, that being said, what else we got to drink here today?
You're done?
Well, I drank the classic Lottie. I drank the Larceny. I did all of my mustards, and we're already repping the giveaway. So, what I could do is I could bust out one of these sample bottles.
You know what you could do?
This one's kind of full.
We can mix these together. And
No.
take a sip.
I am not tasting a mustard slurry of that grossness. Luckily, if we did do that, the Dijon is practically gone because you force-fed a gallon of it into my mouth at one time. But still, I don't want to do that.
Okay. I have an idea. What if we do a mystery spoon?
We're not doing. Why would we? I did my punishment. We're not doing a mystery spoon. What's wrong with you? Joe says honey mustard is white girl dipping sauce for chicken tendies. Yeah, that's okay.
Well, what do you think holding it?
I'm
Look it up.
just fine with
She
that
is a white girl.
classification. I'm fine with that. You know, that doesn't hurt my feelings at all. You know, I like other manly things. Mustard doesn't have to be one of them.
Mustard's manly? He's good on saying it's white girl food.
Yeah, the sweet mustard is. Hey, listen, I'm a sweets person all around. So, that being said,
why don't I just pour you a cup?
Lawrence, oh yes, pour me something mystery.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
I'm sick and tired of looking at you.
Here's a Glencairn.
And your mustard hating
Here's
self.
a freshie.
Take care of this shit.
I was gonna eat these crackers. If you put mustard in any of my glasses, so help me God, you're sleeping on the couch. That's right. Holden sends Lauren to the couch for once.
It's okay. I'll sleep with the dog.
Nope, I'm gonna bring her in the room by me.
I have my Okay, so we're gonna screw them up, and we're gonna put some bitters inside of some whiskey, and he's gonna choose.
You bring the donuts in there too?
No. That's not a lot, please. Hey, stop it. His head. Okay. 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 What should we do? Okay. I think. Is there any ideas in here? No. Okay. Let's do. We're gonna do this. It's in the front. Tastes like. Okay.
Well, it actually smells like mustard in here. At first, when I walked in, I thought maybe you put something in the glass, but there's not enough chunks for that. That being said, you did go ahead and do a Lauren pour, which is good, because I need it. It stinks in here. You don't realize until you walk out and come back in. It does not smell pleasant in here. We didn't even try the Beaver stone ground mustard is the best. No, if that's anything like the Dijon, I don't want it. I don't want to try it.
Mustard.
You like everything, you psychopath. You should have eaten. You should have tried. Why weren't you eating this with me?
I did try them.
All of them?
Like a bad bitch.
Anyway, Peter White says, "Mwahahaha," so it must be a good one. That being said, I'm going to tell you exactly what's in this Glencairn, starting on the nose. Why is there bitters in here?
There's no bitters in
There's
there.
bitters in here.
No, there isn't.
You think I wouldn't notice when you put bitters in my drink? Come on. Bitters has like the strongest nose in the universe.
To be fair, like half of that is bitters.
What's the other half?
You have to figure it out.
Oh my god. All I smell is Angostura bitters. I mean, it smells good. I love bitters. But like still. Gosh, you think you could just pull one over on me? My nose is sharpened after that mustard.
I could have done something worse.
I would have been pissed. Unless she put mustard in here and put bitters to cover it up.
One squirt away from being
all bitters?
No, one squirt away from being a old fashioned.
There's particulate in there.
That might be from the cup or from the bottle.
What bottle?
You think I'm slick or something?
Okay. The nose doesn't help me at all. It smells purely 100% like bitters. So I'm gonna drink it now. Woo!
Dude.
It's spicy.
Just sit.
Lots of spices. And there's not a chance in hell that I'm gonna be able to get this. Joe says, you think mustard smells bad? Get some kimchi and see how overpowering that scent is.
He would never eat kimchi. He would not make it.
Nope. Apparently I wouldn't make it. So
he would not make it. We made homemade kimchi in high school and it was fucking fantastic. But you wouldn't like it. It's spicy. He doesn't like Asian food.
Well,
sauerkraut, but more German.
yeah, sauerkraut's German.
I understand that.
Not
It's
Asian.
kind of like sauerkraut. Do your ears not work after you eat mustard, or what?
I'm never in a million years going to be able to guess anything about this. That's to let you know. Besides the fact that I think it's like 120 something proof.
Nobody was giving me ideas, so I just started pouring stuff in the cup.
It's honestly not that bad. Well, like the bitters on the nose is apparent. It's very sharp on my tongue. And you definitely wasted a lot of it.
It was the Woodford one that we used.
Was it?
Yeah. You're doing a lot of complaining. Why don't you leave the room and I'll just finish the live stream if you're gonna be a little bitch today.
Ouch. But
you're downing on my parade.
how am I supposed to guess what it is?
Fine, I'll make another old fashioned out of it and you can pour yourself something.
What was it?
It was that one.
Four Roses?
No, the other one. This one. Yeah.
Red Empire?
Yeah.
Yeah, so high proof, spicy, but tasted and smelled like bitters.
You suck.
How do I suck? You're the one who put bitters in my whiskey.
It doesn't matter. I'm supposed to do fun things, and you won't let me do the mystery spoon, and then you yell at me.
Joe says it's spicy like sauerkraut and it's been fermented in shrimp juice. Kind of like, what is that? Like pickled ginger. When you eat pickled ginger, it's got that like tang, that spice to it. It's hot, like wasabi.
I don't know. When I had it, it was spicy.
Okay, would you like to try it one more time?
No, I'm done.
Okay, then I'm going to drink whatever I want. And I'm going to drink.
You deserve something crappy.
You deserve something crappy.
No, I did good things.
I have to go in the other room and get something. I'll be back.
In the other room?
Yeah, in my whiskey bag. I left it in there from when I brought it to your dad's house.
Marsha's gonna knock over every single bottle of freaking whiskey in here before he just sits down for the day. Seriously. Can you sit?
Honestly, it's been a while since I drank this stuff, so I brought it to her parents' house for the New Year's thing, and I ended up drinking 18 million other things, so I didn't get a chance to drink this one. But I'll drink it now.
Who wants a hot old fashioned? That sounds disgusting.
You're not entertaining the people.
You're not entertaining the people.
Well, I was getting you ice, Missy.
What are you doing?
He just hit his head. Okay, so anyway, I'm back. That was a lot. It's probably boring for you guys, but we're just gonna basically drink some of this Old Forester single barrel strength. This is a pick from Woodman's, and I believe it's around 125 proof, exactly on the dot. So 125 proof barrel pick from Woodman's, and let's get it on the nose. Ah, it smells so good. Like Bananas Foster. Like, honestly, though. And I don't always get banana notes in, like, banana notes are in particularly hard for me to pick out, but this smells like Bananas Foster. Which I enjoy. This is easily the best Old Forester I've had. But that being said, you guys, there is 10 minutes remaining for you guys to enter into the giveaway. If you guys want a chance to win the Timecraft watch from Wrist Mafia and a sample of the not of the Baker's 13 and a sample of the Larceny A124. Lauren's just so bored right now that you guys aren't talking to her.
You are being really bland today.
I'm not being bland. I ate Beaver mustard today. You know how hard it is for someone who hates mustard to eat Beaver mustard?
Okay, and the Beaver mustard's gone, so what's your excuse now for being so bland?
You were supposed to read to the people. I'm merely drinking today. But that being said, where are all the party people tonight anyway? Why isn't anyone talking? What's everyone drinking tonight? That would be a good conversation to
wants
have.
your giveaway, that's why.
That's true. As of right now, the only people who are entered into the giveaway are DJ D-Rec, Peter White, and Mr. Casey Tisler. So, you know, but there's 7 different entries, so some of them have better odds than others. Peter right now has 3 entries in to win, so he has the best chance of getting it. But, you know, there's still time. So if you guys want to enter to win, it's only a $2 super chat. That's all you need. You can get entered in. And, yeah, that's that. Anyway.
They're still sleeping from last night, so they aren't on the live stream.
Yeah, honestly, we stayed up so late last night because our sleep schedule's all messed up from the holidays. And today was my first day back at work in a while. And I had to wake up at 5, and it was tough. And then right before the live stream, I fell asleep on the couch while I was watching TV instead of cleaning. So it was an unproductive day for me, but tomorrow will be better.
It's not going to be better.
How's the old fashioned? You forgot to add simple syrup to it.
No, I added it.
Oh, was it in my glass?
No, I added it.
Oh.
It was just bitters and whiskey, and then you're out.
Well, I wanted to be able to guess the whiskey, you know, give the people something to watch.
Everyone's me to put stupid shit in there, and I finally do it, and then you hate on it. Pretty soon, you're not gonna get anything.
Well, it was just very obvious what you put in there.
Who cares?
Anyway. Peter White says, still trying to figure out a pour after this Wild Turkey 101 rye starter. That is a good one. I haven't had my Turkey 101 rye in a long time, and it's actually on my bottom shelf right now, which is better than the floor. I have floor whiskeys, and I have separate table whiskeys. That's where the real outliers go. But, you know, Wild Turkey Rye is a wonderful one. Maybe for a second one, you could switch to, I don't know. What do you got for cask strength ryes? Because kind of stick in the same category there. But Mr. Derek Whiting says he's sipping on the McTavish whiskey tonight, which is a whiskey that is brought to you in part by another cast member from Outlander, the TV show.
Did you see that Murtaugh's birthday is the same as mine?
Yes.
And we named our dog Murtaugh. Like,
yes.
What are the odds?
Graham McTavish, right?
Yeah.
Graham McTavish is one of the actors in Outlander, and he came out with a whiskey, and it actually took it number 18th place, did I say?
Yeah, it was really
18th place on Fred Minnick's Top 100 list for a celebrity whiskey that just came out. Mm-hmm. So that's a little bit impressive.
Like November, October is when it came out.
Yeah, so it's very new. I Like Bourbon a Lot is here, and he is into the chat. Thanks for the super chat. $2 donation from I Like Bourbon a Lot. And hey, I like bourbon a lot too, so cheers to you, pal. Thanks for entering. I will get you in to win right now. I like it a lot.
I like it. I love it. Got another bitch in my cup. Yeah. Is that the lyric?
Yes, that is lyrics. But thank you again for the super chat. And you are now entered in to win, and I will do that in T-minus 5 minutes. Joe Dickinson says next time put mustard in it. Don't do that. Don't do that. That would make me want to cry.
He would have killed me if I did that.
I Like Bourbon a Lot says he's sipping on Early Times Bottled and Bond. That is a good one. I have that bad boy sitting right down there, and honestly, it's a nice, easy sipper, so I like it a lot. It's nice, cute.
I don't want it in my cup.
It's probably just a fuzzy.
Ew.
Anyway, that's a good one. Is it the screw top or is it the old Brown Forman product that everyone was obsessed with? I only ever had the screw top, which I've heard isn't as good, but it still tastes good. Joe says you need to get a Sagamore 8-year. That's one of the best shelf ryes. And I've heard that every Sagamore that I've had has been awesome. So one of these days I will get around to buying one for my own shelf, but I think I need more space before I do that. And I'm buying a camera very soon, so that's exciting news. What batch is that? Larceny Barrel Proof. This is the A124. It just came out around here in Wisconsin. We're in Green Bay, by the way, so yeah, this is batch A124. It came in at 124.2 proof, and that's going into the giveaway. So if you do happen to win the giveaway, that will be making it in there for you to try. Very good. I think really well-rounded. I personally like it better than the C923, but that's my personal opinion. I know I'm not Fred Minnick, so Peter White says they just put Craig Alashi.
All these big ass words that Holden doesn't know how to say.
They just put Craig Alashi 17 on clearance here for approximately $108 US. Just after I said I would take it easy for a while. Man, you almost got to do it at that point. I personally have never heard of it, but you know more than me. And if it's good for $108, full send. That's what I got to say. Okay, so it's a screw top version. Still good. I like my screw top. I'm just curious to see if the cork is as good, you know, or better, like everyone says. Casey's drinking the ET Bottled and Bond. Early times bib. Except normally Bottled and Bond is BIB, not BNB, so that makes me wonder if we're talking about the same thing. But Early times Bottled and Bond makes a good Manny. I should have a Manny on the channel once in a while. I know.
Is that where you're
yes. So I like Bourbon a lot says I'm in Wisconsin as well. Florence to be exact. Well, fun fact for you, Mr. I like Bourbon a lot. My cousins have a cabin in Florence. And when I was first starting the YouTube channel and getting into whiskey, I happened to take a trip up there. And that is actually where I got my E.H. Taylor single barrel up at the Pat's Foods there, right in Florence. You go in there and then kind of by like there's like a liquor section there, and then they got like a counter by like the pharmacy section. They had it sitting up on the top back shelf. It was around December-ish that we had went up there. And they had 3 bottles of it and for $60 or $65. And back then I didn't have as many bottles, so I wasn't the kind of guy who would buy all 3 bottles. But after opening it and trying it for the first time and thinking about it, I really should have went back and bought the other 2 because it's really good stuff and it was a good price. So, but that being said, keep your eye out at that Pat's Foods. He's the butcher at Pat's Food. Wow. What are the odds? I suppose it's a small town. Where else are you going to work?
Your best friend.
But that's crazy.
I'm Butch.
That's crazy. What a small world. But hey, cheers to you. That means that you probably had the opportunity to buy that at some point. Maybe you didn't know it, or maybe you didn't work there at the time. But that was like 2 years ago, right?
2 years ago, yeah.
2.5 years ago. Right when I was beginning my bourbon journey. So
you're not my bourbon journey.
I know I'm not my bourbon journey. But yeah, that is crazy. That's super cool though. But cheers to you, fellow Wisconsinite. Gotta love it. Love seeing you guys in the chat. We got T-minus 45 seconds here for the giveaway, guys. These are your last chances of entry. If you don't enter in the next 30 seconds, you will not be entered into the giveaway. After that, I will go ahead and share my screen with you guys, let you guys watch me randomize it, and then I will do a countdown and pick the winner. After that, you guys need to stay on because I will tell you guys who won. If you win, you need to contact me. In the description, I have my email. You guys just need to email me your name and address so I know where to ship it. And yeah, after that, it's done. What's done is done. He says he's been there for 8 years. Interesting. So yeah, you definitely would have had the chance to get one. But that's cool. Do they get?
Bought the other 2.
I know, maybe. Do they get allocated stuff often there, or was I really just that lucky to just happenstance across it on some random December day? Because that's crazy to me, anyway. But that being said, it is the hour and 30-minute mark, and it's about time that we go ahead and do the giveaway. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here so you guys can see what's going on. And then I will go ahead and
That looks different.
I'll share my entire screen. And then I'll go here.
You're checking that people can see it?
Yep. Well, they can because it goes like that when I do it. Oh wait, I suppose I have it on my thing. All right, guys. So that being said, I'm just gonna shuffle this a bunch of times, and then on the count of, want to count me down from 5, and then I'll hit the spin.
Counts down from 5.
Okay, count me down from 3 or 10. I don't know. What do you want to do? All right.
I don't count.
Let's get it. Ready?
1,
1, 2, 3. Here it is. Let's find out who's winning the samples and the watch. Oh, and it's Mr. Peter. You know what? Mr. Peter, congratulations, Peter, welcome. You get a watch and 2 samples of whiskey, and I will take down your address, and you can email me the stuff. You know how it works here, but congratulations to you. I almost feel like we could just bring it to him instead of shipping it, and then like I could bring a couple extra bottles, and we can just kind of pour some stuff. But I will absolutely send it right away so you can get it. And who knows, maybe we'll be it there. But yeah, what?
Your words don't make sense.
I'm sorry if I don't make sense to you, but I think Peter can figure it out. Okay, Peter, make sure you're emailing me your address and full name, as if we don't know it. Maybe it's a fake name though.
His real name is.
Maybe his real name is Phil Whitaker, because then he keeps the initials. That's like a thing. When you're a spy, you keep the initials and you do pseudonyms based on your initials.
So what would your spy name be?
My spy name would be Hector Tilling. I don't know.
Harold Thornton.
Harold Thornton? Why would I look like a Harold? I look more like a Hector than a Harold.
Harold is like a king's name.
Harold reminds me of Harold Gunderson from from Suits, and he's a big nerd.
You are a big nerd.
Anyway, I like Bourbon lots. Once in a blue moon, we do get EH anything. Oh, have you guys ever had EH barrel proof? Because I would go nuts for one of those at a MSRP. I've been trying to get one for a long time, and I just can't do it. But congratulations, Peter. Yes, congratulations. Second AZ says, what are you trying to say? Honestly, man, I don't know. It feels like it's been a long live stream, but it's only been an hour and a half, and I don't understand how that's possible.
Napped all day.
It was a long day for me, but hooray, Phil McCracken. Phil McCracken. Phil McCracken.
I like that name.
That's a great name.
Philip.
You get it though, right?
Filling my crack.
Yes. Okay.
I'll fill your crack.
Okay. But Mr. Phil McCracken, just email me your address and stuff. We'll figure it out, and I'll send it over to you as soon as possible. But yeah, I think we're just about ready to wrap up this live stream. A short one today, but it is the beginning of the year. So next time you're in Florence, stop by and say hi. I am Ken the Butcher. Ken the Butcher. That should be easy enough to remember.
What's your grandpa's name?
My grandpa's name is Ken. And then if my grandpa was a butcher, he'd be Ken the Butcher. So
my grandpa's a butcher.
Is his name Ken?
No, his name is Howie.
I know. I could be Howie. I could be Howie. Well, I feel like what's a good... I need a strong last name with a T. I said a strong last name, not
Thornton.
a loser
You
one.
said no.
If I was Howie Thornton, that would be okay.
Thornton is my grandmother's maiden name.
What is your email? It should be the Bourbon Bar, all one word, no capitalize anything. The Bourbon Bar, WI _ I believe.
It's in the description.
At gmail.com. It is in the description. It should be in the description. If it's not, I'm not doing my job right because I suck. But it should be in the description.
I feel like
yes, it is. No _. It's just the Bourbon Bar, WI at gmail.com. So
we gotta give Peter something else. He's such a loyal customer.
We'll just see if he wants to meet up, and I'll just bring him stuff. I'll just bring him stuff. Maybe I'll get t-shirts made by then.
Oh.
Which I should, because now I'm kind of getting back into like
Not
after Advent.
is
So
napping. You should be able to get shit done around the house.
But that being said, guys, thank you all for being here tonight. I had a fun time. Apart from the disgusting, horrible mustard. Hey, says we have a Florence in Arizona. That is where the federal prison is. Oh, Florence in Wisconsin is in Timbuktu. Wait, is Florence Wisconsin, or is that technically Michigan? No, that's Wisconsin. Yeah, but it's in.
I'm from Wisconsin.
Yeah, it's true. It's in bumfuck nowhere though. I mean,
way up there.
It's way up there. It's way up north. It's not super far up north, but it's far enough up north that it's up north. So that being said, thank you all for being here. I appreciate all of you guys. Make sure you guys hitting the like button on your way out, and if you're not subscribed, please do so. Also, we do have the membership set up, so if you guys want exclusive access to early videos or stickers and things of that nature, check out the join button. That'll be right next to subscribe if you're on the desktop version of the website. That being said, it was a good time. Never get mustard unless it's honey mustard. And that being said, we'll see you all in the next glass. Cheers, everybody.
My cup's too full. It'll break.
Have a good night, guys, and thank you for everything.
Peace out, bitches.